Hey, greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. So, wave 2 of Kingdom is upon us, so we're going to be going through these one by one, doing an unboxing, first impressions, an attempt at transformation straight out of the box with no looking at the instructions, hard panther style. And the first one we're going to look into is Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Ractonite. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly because this is a character that's never been in any of the media or anything like that. But Ractonite. So this is one of these fossilizers. Again, kick-ass art on the side and front. Yeah, so he's a weird robot thing that pulls apart and becomes a skeletal Styracosaurus by the looks of things. And yeah, so let's just get him open and see where we go from here. So just get some scissors to the side here. Oh, I'll take. Get that out and swish out of the sleeve, and then it's not as dramatic as I want it. All the instructions are going to fall out. Yeah. This is another one where you're going to make sure you look in the back, because under here to save space there's a little tail accessory which is strapped in with one twisty tie there. There's a lot of twisty ties and a bit of plastic here, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you count the one at the back for the weapon, that is 7 twisty ties in there. Not sure why counting twisty ties has become a thing, but it's become a thing. And this is Ractonite. So let's give him a little shake. Nothing really wobbling around, rattling around in there. Ractonite is a Predacon. Let's just see if we can get a close look. A fearsome kind of bad night face. And while we do, we'll just do the usual YouTube things of saying, hey, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can do none of those things, your freedom of will. You can ring my bell, all that type of stuff. We're heading for, we're going to try and hit the 1,000 subscribers, but hey ho, we are where we are. Yeah, let's just take this guy in a second. So they've just got 5mm pegs. They've not got proper hands, so I'm sure you can find things to stick in there, like his tail as a spike. So you can have that. If you have anything lying around here, that gun doesn't have. There's plenty of guns that have a hole in the back that you could probably peg in there, give him a gun of some sort. It's got all these great bone details, a little heavy-handed with the black ink wash, but at least they've put a black ink wash on there. Yeah, it's got this fearsome head that's on a ball joint. You can also pull it down, pull the visor down. Yep, to cover that face completely. Full combat mode. It's kind of slightly reminisces the old gimmick on the Beast Wars figures. So that's on a ball joint there. Swivel at the shoulder, and you can take the end out. There's a bit of an elastic band here, so we can get rid of that. So yeah, that comes up, that hinges out. Then we've got another hinge at the jaw here, where the there's a bicep swivel and a joint, actually a double joint up to his little joint for his little his stub hand. And yep, so this one goes the other way, where he can move his shoulder up like that, and bicep swivel, a bit of a double joint there, and yeah, he's got a joint. You can move this spike thing around. So yeah, it's got this really weird, like proper alien weird articulation on this arm. Love it. That's great. That's great. Waist rotation, universals at the hips, and there's nothing really blocking them from doing all the ways. A knee joint, and of course, because it's the War for Cybertron trilogy, there's a kick-ass ankle pivot. Now, he's a stockier guy, so let's see him next to Siege Sideswipe. So yeah, he is taller than Siege Sideswipe. Next to a Marvel Legends figure with poor old Shatterstar. And if you want to compare him to the old classic G.I. Joe scale, here he is with the Dreadnought Dread Pirate Zanzibar. Very good, very good. I love him. So now he is a transformer. He doesn't transform, he parts forms because he's a fossilizer, which I find is quite weird because all the robot molds, there's a certain goofiness to it, and you'd think if you knew you were parts forming, you could come up with a better robot mold, quite frankly. You know, you could use your parts in a different way to create a better form, but no. That's what I appreciate about. I do actually appreciate that about them, is that there's a certain goofiness to him. So he's got a bits are going to come off. So just take that apart, take the arms off. Do we take these off here? Yeah. Does the head come off? Oh, we'll just close that for now. We'll just keep the head there because it's worrying in a way. Well, that feels like that's one solid piece. Does it? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it wants to. Come out, but also feels like it. I reckon this goes here because that looks right. That looks right. There we go. This bit here, feel it's about where you connect the spines is how you kind of figure this guy out. We have this. And we have this. And then does that all go in there? My instincts are telling me that we want to change the legs around. I say instincts. I say I could be completely wrong here. Let's just swap these legs around again, just so the peg holes are facing your way around, and then insert. Right, okay. I was probably wrong. These bigger ones should go at the back. It's all about trial and error, this, isn't it? And then these ones, smaller ones, go at the front. And I think this is the Styracosaurus, or have I got the legs the wrong way around? I'm not sure. We're going to look at the box art. The box art's looking like I've got this the correct way around. I think we need to just spread these out a bit and kind of cock these back. And there is Ractonite in their skeletal Styracosaurus mode. That's great, love it. Something. I like dinosaurs, you know that. I like the kind of, I like Triceratops is my favourite. I know this guy isn't a Triceratops, it's a Styracosaurus, but it's the same family. You know, I'm big on my old Triceratops, especially robotic ones. So this is grand. This is grand. He also comes apart again, and you can use him to stick on other characters as. I mean, we could just talk about. He's got that shoulder articulation there at the head, and there is a cool opening jaw. There's a 5mm peg in there, not like a. So that won't go with the blast effects, but it will go with various different points of sticking things in, because the blast effects go more with the little pegs on them. Yeah, so he's got some good articulation here. Got red eyes amongst the doodah, and you know the articulations. The legs are the same as the lower legs, and or the arms and the lower legs in his robot mode. But yeah, we'll take them apart again. Now there are some bigger configurations that you will need the instructions for. Like I think this guy becomes like some kind of big space hammer or something like that. But we're going to kind of ignore that, or is it? Right, so yeah, like some kind of thing. So we're going to attach this to something, and I think the best thing probably to try on is we've got to use the King of Kings here, don't we? If anyone wants bits of dead dinosaur attached to him, it's Grimlock. So we can just not wanting to stay in today. So yeah, give it a bit of that armour. I think the one that's always a bit weird to deal with is these crotch pieces. It's kind of like never quite sure where to stick them to, but you kind of just can put them on anywhere really, and then use them as a extra bit of ports for building stuff up with. So again, if we stick the legs back on there, we can also dehorn this guy, I believe. So we take, oh, the entire bit comes off. Not sure how that's supposed to, but because that's not like a regular peg and pull. It's a big square thing. So we can take that there, take his horns off, and have these wow, my ability to just put something down and lose it is second to none. Yeah, so we can fancy that around. Oh, it's a bit loose, that. I think there's enough room there to leverage that on, so we'll just stick it here. So we'll just stick it here, that's the just jam it in. This could just be a big club. Clobbering time. Again, just about weird. It's kind of like, how come the tolerances work on that side but not on this as well on this side? And that's some kind of barrel. They call another one of them as a little pistol, flintlock pistol or something. Bone pistol. And where else? Where else can we stick things? We've got this big doodad. Can take care of here. Bring that up and stick the spike in case he wants to go against Scorponok. Yeah, so you know, there's plenty of things there, and obviously this is my first time getting out of the box, and so I'm sure there's plenty of other ways that you can play with that and build it up together. But yeah, that's him. We could just have a quick look. at these now that we're finished, and yep, sure. So there's like various pictures here of what you can do with this guy, and yeah, it's like a bit this big hammer axe thing, or it could just be pointy things, or it could just be various splitty about things. Yeah, that's great. That's cool. I do like these fossilizers and the weaponizers and the appletizers, whatever the other ones were called. But yeah, Ractonite is good. I like him, which is a good job because I bought 2 of them. Oh boy. Well, anyway, that's been Ractonite. I've been me. You've been you. And if you've made it this far through, oh, that's almost poetry. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's reach out and give ourselves a good old Fista La Bumper. Fisto! Fisto!